week as we cross the border from Slovenia to Italy and visit Alcalá, Venice and Verona.
Buongiorno.
Can't believe it's been 28 days since we left Italy on the ferry from Bari going to Dubrovnik. I don't know where that 28 days has gone.
You have reached your destination.
It's a bit tight, isn't it? This archaeological site is right outside the campsite that we're staying on. These information boards run all along the site and they tell you about the excavations at the old port of Alcalá. We've just arrived at the Basilica in Alcalá. It's called Basilica di Santa Maria Assunta, and we've come here because it has a mosaic floor over the entire floor of the basilica. Wow, this is amazing. The whole floor is mosaic and then all frescoes around the walls. We come to this very cute restaurant right by the campsite. Nice and close. It took us 2 minutes to walk here, didn't it?
Yeah. Now I'm gasping for a drink.
Cheers.
That's nice.
Wine's nice as well.
I've got a steak
And
chips.
fries. Looks very nice. Sole and fries, and this looks absolutely delicious. And I've just asked them about the wine, and it's a local wine. So maybe we could try and buy some tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good morning. That meal last night was delicious. My sole was really, really tasty, and it was only 19 euros for fresh sole, which is cheaper than we would pay for it back where we come from in Spain. And your fillet steak was 20 euros? 20 euros. You said it wasn't the best steak.
No, it was
you've ever
tasty,
had.
but yeah, it was not the best one. I think.
No, but for 20 euros,
Yeah, it was good.
that was good value. And that carafe of wine that I took the video of, it was half a litre of wine, and it was €6.50. I mean, I've never paid that little amount of money for very glad we're not going in the opposite direction. Not quite sure what's gone on there. There's no evidence of accident or anything like that, so maybe just be volume of traffic. But so far this direction, the traffic is flowing nicely, so we should be in the campsite in Venice before lunch, and we're thinking we might go into Venice this evening, and then obviously go in for the day tomorrow as well, but we might do some drinks in Venice this evening, so we'll catch up with you later. Bye for now.
After 80 meters, you have reached your destination.
Look at those citrons.
You have reached your destination.
So all of a sudden a storm's come, and we were due to go into Venice this evening for drinks and to have a little mooch around, but it's really stormy and raining, and it's due to rain all day tomorrow, so we don't quite know what we're going to be doing now. We just have to play it by ear and see what happens with this weather. Welcome to a grey and cloudy Venice. We're just about to go and get the bus. It's due to rain, but we're just going to go for it. So keep your fingers crossed. We've got all of our wet weather gear packed. Spare underwear in case we get wet, because we don't want soggy bottoms. And hopefully, yeah, we'll see what happens. See you when we get there.
See you later.
Well, that was a hairy bus journey in, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, the bus was jam-packed and the driver wasn't very mindful of the fact that we were standing up.
Yeah. When we went round one corner at the port, there was a cruise ship, wasn't there, in the port, and we went round like a 180-degree turn. I thought the bus was going to tip over. He took it so fast. Anyway, we're here safely, so we're going to start exploring. Just looking at property prices. I don't think they seem too bad, actually. And the rain has arrived. Everyone's sheltering from the rain, and it's tipping it down. just stopped for a little snack before we visit the Basilica. We've had to buy tickets to skip the line, haven't we?
We have, yeah. The line was massive.
Yeah.
The tickets were only €10 each, so
so we've bought them. So we're going in about an hour's time.
Yeah, 1:30, so about an hour.
Yeah. Look at this weather. Luckily we're eating in a lovely little bar. I've just had to order a second glass of wine to sit out the rain. Just lighting a candle for Mum. There. And yours is for your dad. Look at the rain coming down again and lightning. We're sheltering in another cafe. Just had a delicious tiramisu. Oh my goodness. Luckily the rain is due to stay away and it's just cloudy tomorrow. there's a lot of vineyards about, so I've just done my research, and there's a nice white wine that's grown in this area, so of course I'm going to have to give it a try. Another city, another bus. I hate having to wait for buses. I don't mind the buses themselves, but I hate not knowing where to get off at the other end and having to wait for buses to come and being beholden to a timetable. Much prefer it if we can cycle in. But in a lot of cities, the campsites are too far out to cycle in, so we have to rely on the buses. So hopefully this one won't be too far away. And we'll catch up with you when we're in the city itself. Bye for now. Here's the bus, slightly late, but there's lots of traffic. We've just got off the bus at Castel Vecchio. The bus ride was quite interesting, to say the least.
Vous voulez qu'on prenne sur la gauche?
It's the opera festival at the moment in Verona, so they've got all the stage sets outside the arena, obviously setting it up ready for the festival. Steve's just eating his lunch in a nice little setting here, and a piazza. Statue of Dante, who was exiled to Verona from Florence. Tell us all about Juliet's balcony.
It's a con. It's not real. The building is 13th century, the balcony is early 20th century addition. The building was bought by the local council and turned into a tourist attraction in the early 20th century.
Well, bar humbug. Steve just killed the romanticism of Juliet's balcony in Verona. This is the madness that is visiting tourist places in August. This is the queue to see Juliet's balcony. Don't know how long we're going to be in the queue. Guess you have to wait for everybody to have their turn taking the photo and touching the statue of Juliet, which is supposed to bring you luck in love. So we'll wait and see how long we're going to be here for. First glimpse of the balcony. Queue's actually moving quite quickly. There it is, Juliet's balcony. And there's the statue of Juliet. Don't know why people think they have to touch her boob. That's hilarious. I don't think it says anywhere you have to touch her boob to be lucky in love. I think it just says you have to touch her. But it's obviously a thing. Cheers. Delicious. I've got a Hugo Spritz, which has got elderflower in it. Steve's got a beer.
Surprise, surprise.
Good morning. It's a very bright and early morning for us this morning. We're on our way at 9 o'clock in the morning, which I think we've just said to each other is a record for us. You'll know that we're not particularly early risers. Verona was a really pleasant surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Much nicer than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It wasn't too crowded until we got to Juliet's balcony, and then everybody that was visiting Verona seemed to be there all at the same time. But the crowds went quite quickly, so we were able to get a good view of the balcony. So this morning we're on our way to Lake Garda, which we're very excited about. We're there for 7 days, so we've got a 7-day, well, I was going to say rest. We won't be resting, we'll be exploring Lake Garda, but 7 days in one campsite, which will be lovely. It means we can set up a proper camp and relax. So we're planning to use the ferries to explore different towns around the lake. We'll be cycling quite a bit too, hopefully. If you're watching these videos and you're enjoying it, please consider subscribing. We have a lot more people watching the videos than are subscribed, so it would really help us if you could subscribe, and then it boosts the channel. It's completely free. You don't have to do anything except for press the subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. We'll catch up with you in the next video when we're exploring Lake Garda. Bye for now.
Ciao.
Yes, I'll come back to you. Then I'll ask, what have we done under the sun?